Yeah, so yo, I know there's like, oh, I know I'm breaking records. There's 1,000 people already checking out the stream. No, actually, there's
Stupid.
actually there's nobody, but I just want to go ahead and say, it took me, geez, for this interview, it took me like probably like a month to set it up. I had to go through a bunch of agents that I didn't know Misbehave had. She's like
Shut up.
she's like those A-listers. J-Lo don't got nothing
What?
on her. So finally, I got a hold of her. She's here at my office, the Mace Bank. So
I
right on.
support the ones who support me. So here I am.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for finally coming through. Um,
Mm.
I got a couple bucanas up back there in the back and some hornitos and
I'm
some tequila
down.
there.
How'd you know? How'd you know?
So in case you want to take a little shot and halfway through the interview, pues salud. But anyways,
Salud.
I want to welcome everybody that's tuning in. Make sure before I start, make sure you check her YouTube. I think it's xMissBehave, M I
Yes.
S
Oh,
S
oh, why am I
B
signing
E
up? Sorry.
H A. Ooh, she's nervous. She's about to run out.
No, 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 no.
Security, security.
Hold on. I got a message. Oh,
Security, get her.
continue.
She can't run now. It's
I
live
won't
and
leave. I won't leave. I won't leave. I swear. I swear.
it's live and raw and uncut. She's
There you
trying to
go.
run now.
You ass down, bitch. There you go. This is
Yeah, so definitely. So pretty much, I'm just gonna ask you some questions. Pretty much what I see on your something on your chat, but I know you get you're in the middle of fights and stuff, and it's kind of hard to answer.
um
But the first question I wanted to get at you was, what was your first console that you started gaming with?
gaming. Um. Well, the first console that I started gaming to the point where I enjoyed it, I would probably say the what is it? The PS.
The
It
PS?
wasn't a PS. No, I'm trying to remember. The
Yeah.
super, no, the Nintendo 6. Oh my God, bro.
It's Friday. It's
Um,
Friday. She's been taking some tequilita, so
I have been Nintendo. It was Nintendo for sure.
is
It was
Nintendo
Nintendo.
64? Oh,
Yes,
Nintendo
thank
then.
you. It
64.
was. It was. I've had I had to go through my garage, but I had like what Donkey Kong,
Oh.
Aladdin. A lot of people did not play Beethoven, and if people played Beethoven, they would rage quit.
Yeah.
I kid you not.
For real?
Beethoven was like, no, Beethoven made me rage quit.
No
And
way.
then I had Aladdin. I had Aladdin. Aladdin was fun.
Oh, that's
The magic carpet ride against the fire.
yeah.
Yeah, that was hard.
Jeez, I could relate to
Um,
that. I could relate to that.
yeah, it was Nintendo 64.
Nintendo
After that, it
64.
was the Super Mario World attracted me a lot more.
Okay, so that
A
was
lot more.
your first console 64. Did you get it for your birthday or was it like a holiday gift, like Christmas gift
It was
or
for my birthday. I shared it with my sister and my younger nephew,
Oh, that's
but
cool.
I was the gamer. I was like, no, I'm gonna beat Aladdin. Yeah.
Oh man. Someone said in the
But I
chat
was
they said that
like,
you were running because I'm naked.
oh, probably. I haven't even noticed. Bless the dead. That's a tattoo. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So your first game that you really got into was the Aladdin one. And the Mario World
Yeah, it
was the
was
best.
in 64. Yeah, well, I think it's a given for everybody. Super Mario was the first game. Well, I think it was the first passion game because it was fun.
The
It was
passion.
really fun.
It
Yeah.
is. So that was your for the people that's coming in. So her first console was Nintendo 64. Her game was Aladdin and Mario's World. So we try to skip forward a little bit.
Aladdin was hard.
So we'll skip a little bit forward once you get into those PS3 days. So what made you start
Mm.
your own YouTube channel?
You know what? A lot of people don't know this, but they would be very interested. PS3, I was a noob. I was a complete noob, but
Mhm.
Fear, Plenty of Bullets, I was good friends with them. And
Mhm.
a lot of AR people know who Plenty of Bullets are because they're still known to this day.
Mhm.
I was cool with them, and I met Annoy at the Annoying crew. They were snipers. I was a sniper
Okay.
since PS3, and they grabbed my attention, so I joined their crew. And what made me start YouTube was a good friend of mine, which was Sophie, and she was the leader, the OG. I'm gonna emphasize this.
Mhm.
The OG leader of ROX.
Oh.
ROX, the try hard crew now that everybody's trying to join.
Oh, okay.
When she started YouTube, I started YouTube. Like we were good friends, so we both started YouTube at the same time, but she grew further than me. And she she's the only reason when I started YouTube. That's
Okay.
it.
So it was that group of circle that kind of motivated you to start your own little
Yeah,
channel.
it was because we had some good clips and we had some good moments. So I think that's everybody's motivation when they started YouTube is like, oh, I got some funny moments. That's initially the first thought when they started YouTube.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So,
Um,
so did you know right off the bat what kind of YouTube channel you wanted to bring to the table?
I
Was it like
didn't.
funny
No,
moments, or was it just whatever you
I
caught?
had whatever I caught, because at the end of the day, the crews that I was in, with whether it was Fear or Annoy, I was getting jumped. But I know, like even till this day, like I enjoy it. Like
Yes.
I'm not complaining about it, but
Mhm.
it's content that I want to upload. And when I uploaded back in the day before I gave it away, that's what I uploaded. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna upload me getting jumped.
Oh,
So
okay. Kind of show the people's colors, right? I mean, they get,
yeah.
I guess, a W, but not like in a legit way, right?
No, yeah, exactly. If you want the W, then we'll reach
T
it in a fair manner. Then an orbital strike now, I
oh,
guess.
right now it is, right? Like that's like the new hot
Yeah.
thing out there.
No,
But
I get that. The people orbital strike me like, oh, take your L. I'm like, okay, okay,
right,
I'll take
and
it.
you get that infamous message, right? One O
Mm-hmm.
L's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
all right, okay.
So when you came up with your YouTube channel, like how did you came up with this name, the famous Misbehave, or was it something else before, or is it like related to your real name, or is it part of a nickname?
No. My OG gamer tag was V Baby
Mhm.
because V was like the first initial of my first name, Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
So after that, I kid you not, Tumblr for the win.
Tumblr
Tumblr's
for
not
the
dead.
win.
Tumblr's not dead. But I kid you not, I was scrolling through Tumblr and I saw xMissBehave. I'm like, hey, let's see if that gamer tag is active. So
Yeah.
at that time, modders were active and people were active in duplicating accounts. So I noticed that nobody got that account. So I hit up a modder. I'm like, hey, can you mod this account for me?
Yeah.
And he did.
So
And he
exclusive
gave
for you.
me, yeah. I mean, to this day, like I have no money at all. So it's not an OG account, but I don't have fast run. I don't have money. Like people like Rockstar took my money away from it.
Yeah.
So I'm glitching away for money.
Okay.
So it's
So
practically an OG account, but
oh, so
that's
you're
how I got this account.
so you're holding it.
Tumblr.
So you're
Tumblr for the
holding it.
win.
Tumblr for the win. So you're pretty much holding now for the name, right? Misbehave. What
Yeah.
you worked, what
I
you accomplished, throughout the years
yeah.
of the
I
GTA.
I I lent it to Sophie, who was Queen Goddess at the time, and she
Oh,
was the
okay.
leader of Ra-X. So her and I shared it at the time, but she
Oh.
stopped playing, so I took over the game. But initially, I created this account. I did.
For the record out there, right? Because
For the record, this is my
people
account. I created it.
people bring cheese mess and they take and bring and They never
For
say the full
real,
story.
bro.
So,
There's a auto aim crew off my name, and I don't even know until people started sending me this.
oh,
I'm like,
really?
what?
It's probably
Like,
a good fan of yours or something, right?
you know what? The funny thing is, I met them today, so we'll see. I want to meet the
Wow.
crew leader. I want to meet the crew leader. That's all that matters. So
Jeez, small
he's the
world,
one who
small world.
created it.
Yeah, I'm
Small
not.
world, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not promoting any one-on-ones, but this is an exclusive interview.
No,
So if you hear it,
um,
she's after you. I'm just playing.
I am.
So, so
Mm,
whenever you now that you started your YouTube and you're running and stuff, have you ever had like a embarrassing moment on live streaming
Always.
that you'd
My
be
whole
like
life is an embarrassing moment.
your whole life? Salute for that one, right?
Salud. Let me go take a shot.
That you were like, geez, why was I streaming this? Or a fight that you just got caught, slipping and kind of were up on you, or that you kind of felt like,
There,
geez.
there's plenty. Like I have no shame in that. Like if there's an embarrassing moment, I know a lot of people like to they like to hide that side
Yeah,
from
yeah.
them. At the end of the day, it's funny. Like you had a blonde moment, it's fine. But I have
Blonde.
plenty.
That's a
There's a
classic.
moment I uploaded it, but I'll re-upload it one day. But
Yeah.
somebody went ghost, and I was in the hill and I saw a black shadow, and I thought it was them and the ghost, and it turns out to be my own shadow. And
Wow.
I started sniping it. Yeah, I kid you not. I started sniping my own shadow, and I'm like, oh, this
Wow.
person's not dying. So,
What you say? Damn, this guy has some VST, right?
no, I was like, I think I'm sniping my own shadow. That's what I said. And
Oh man, that's crazy. So I know now that you're in lobbies and stuff. Do you get a lot of like friend requests, or from
I
anybody, or
do. I
do you,
do.
do you go ahead and accept them, or you're like limited
No,
with friends, and
I
reason why?
am. Um, I'm more limited with the crew that I have. Like I
Mm-hmm.
have T and WO added in my crew, and I'll leave and join whenever I want.
Yes.
But the reason why I'm so selective is because I don't want. I know Putter has a bigger community than I do,
Oh, definitely,
and
definitely.
exactly. So I don't want to grant people to have that easy access because they're friends with me.
Yes.
So that's where I'm picky, and I don't want people to be so sensitive about it. But I respect Putter a lot more than anybody who supports me. So
Oh.
it's just I don't want people to have that easy
I,
access.
oh yeah, that's especially nowadays, right? They use everybody as a
Yeah,
stepping stool, and it's
exactly.
it's crazy. Yeah.
And it's not only Putter, but I'm good friends with Powerpuff too. So it's just
Oh
like
yeah.
people try to be fr I know
Yeah.
people are very, sneaky and mischievous. So
Yeah, but
they try
people.
to add me.
Yeah, people like that. Are you trying to throw me a shot? Yeah. Nah, just
No.
nah, I'm just playing. No, no, I'm very sarcastic. I just like to have fun. This channel is positivity. I do Taco Tuesdays. We put corridos in the background when I live stream.
No, ¿dónde
I'm
están los
serious.
micheladas?
I'm serious.
Y los micheladas.
No, I'm not. I don't like micheladas. Pura cervecita,
What?
tequilita, for
All
real.
right, this interview's done. This
Oh,
interview's done.
now she's running.
No.
She wants the
Oh,
clamato and the.
micheladas, you don't like me.
Let
How
me
dare
spell
you
it.
insult my clamato? What are
Oh
you
my
talking about?
clamato. Yuck. No, no, the micheladas is pretty much the next day. When you wake up, kind of hangover. And that's to kind of settle down with some camarones or
That's
something.
me every weekend, but okay. Yeah.
Make sure you hit my boys, camarones cabrones, Instagram. Check them out. Check them out.
Oh,
They're from the,
dude, hit me up on it. I'm down. If they're in LA, I would still go. I would visit them. I
yeah.
would.
They stay in the city the city we were talking before we got on online. They're from
All
there.
right, no, just message me about it, and
Oh, okay, cool, for
I would.
sure. I will, I will, I will.
I'm all about alcohol. What are you talking about?
Ah, salud. So this interview, we're promoting on here Bucanas and cerveza. They should send us a couple, right? A couple of a couple
For
of
real,
bottles.
they should.
Red wine, please. My wife got me into that red wine.
Ooh, no. Wait,
Yeah,
wait, hold up. Dry red wine or sweet red wine? Because
sweet. Nah, I
there's a
like.
no, bye.
Nah, I like sweets. I like that. The when I get up, I thought my wife, dang, what's going on? You know. And I always underestimated the wine, but you take a couple bottles, it gets to you.
It does. It I need 2 bottles for me to be feel good, but that's just me.
Okay, so now that we're into the friend requests and all that stuff, people using other people to get to other people, what do you think about them so-called GTA tryhards?
Um,
Is it like a whole is a tryhard like is it is you think it's a trend that's going on or is it
it
or they
is.
or they
I
do that?
think it's
Go ahead.
I think the tryhard community started when the whole when Rockstar gave CEO active in free mode. The
Mhm.
whole CEO thing, the Ghost organization, the BST in free mode.
Yeah.
I think that's when the tryhard community built. That's just my opinion. Because a lot of tryhards now, they're noobs. They're
Yeah.
complete noobs. You know, they just hide in passive. They hide in ghosts. They hide in off radar, and that's all they do. You know, they submit to a 1 point score,
Yeah.
and they can have it.
Yeah,
If that's all they could achieve, then you know what, whatever it is, what it is. You know, but a lot of YouTubers now, like Powerpuff and Putter, we don't submit to that. And even Dirty Worka, like we don't submit to a 1 point score. Like if
yes.
you want to 1-0 us, that's cool. That's fine. That's
But
all you could achieve. In our heads is like if that's all you could get, all right, cool.
yeah, that definitely, and the people are saying here in the chat too, you're preaching, but it is true. I understand what you're trying to say because I see channels, I don't like to mention no names, but I mean, you can only, well, depends, right? I'm not saying that we'll be, we'll become celebrities off this, but you try to bring different
Mm.
content to your channel, right? I mean, you could only go so far with this kills about one and O's or but then you show the kind of the way you play, right? Off radar, CEO, BST, all these glitches. But I think once in a while it's pretty good when you play legit, that kind of makes
No,
the
I
match.
mean that's when you play legit, that's when it shows your, well, I mean, your true gaming skills, you know? So
Yeah,
people submit to a sneaky 1 kill. That's cheap at the end of the day, you know? People submit to a stabbing skill and you're off radar and ghost organization. Like try to do that off radar and ghost, you know? So
yeah,
it's going to be a lot harder for you if you're not, you know, on radar.
yeah. So
But
now, uh-huh. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, no, no. It is what it is. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, I've been exposed on streams. Like a lot of people don't know that when you live stream, because okay, a lot of tryhards won't live stream at
Mm-hmm.
all. But when you live stream, it's hard to. This is where I find the battle. Is like I want to try hard at the same time and be competitive in my
Yeah,
gameplay, but I also want to please my viewers. You know, so it's just there's that battle. So
definitely.
it's hard to find a medium and predominantly like my exposed videos that you find on me on my username, I've
Mm,
been streaming. So
yeah,
it's hard for me to focus on the other. So I'm trying to please my viewers and I'm trying to defeat my enemies.
yeah.
And
I
it's
think
hard. It
that's yeah,
really is hard.
that's the hardest thing to
It
do.
is.
But it seems like I don't know if I guess they're considered tryhards. I'm not really, into this thing, but like that's what they
Majority are
that's
kids.
that's what they try to do, right? Target you when you're like in the middle
Oh,
of a stream and you're enjoying the
mm,
time with
I,
your
I,
friends, because they know
yeah,
they
well, I
they know
guess
they'll
this,
catch you off guard,
Yeah, exactly. That's where I can't stress this enough. Like a lot of tr little quote unquote tryhards, like
Yeah.
they target you because it's easy. It really is easy. And a lot of these new DLCs, the new CEO DLC,
Mhm.
this DLC with the orbital strike, God forbid a noob has $200 billion in his account could
Yeah.
obliterate somebody with 200K like putter,
Yeah.
and upload it and say he got bodied. Like it's just it is what it is. I don't know. Like
But what you think about like people that follow that, you know, that follow that, that make a hype about that, like do you can't
I don't
understand
know.
that? I
Like
cause I can't
I
understand that
I
part myself, you know?
I don't, but I came to terms the other day where I was on a different account. I wasn't on my misbehave. I was on my other
You,
known account, Sophie's
you're
wifey.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. And that account I have money. That's where I have money and I have my facility and I orbital strike somebody who orbital striked me like a few hours before. And
Mhm.
I got a message saying like, "Oh, you got uploaded by this YouTuber." I'm like, "But my video, no, this is where I brought back to them. I'm like,
Yeah.
their RIP video gives them channel life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
cloud, yeah, like
no,
views
their
and
channel is exactly their channel is completely dead with every other video, but they're RIP about me.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's like a
So
go ahead.
at the end of the day, no, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah,
So,
that's crazy. I still try to wrap my head around that because I know there's channels out there
mm,
that all their videos is one and no owls, and you can see their footage like cut in half because they're off radar and stuff like that. But
yeah.
I mean, you could go on for with try hard for days and hours, right? Talk about that, but
It's
besides,
easy. It's so easy.
but
Like
I know,
it's I go on low keys all the time and target the same people that target me. And
yeah.
I could play the same tactic as them and it's so easy, because they don't know who you are.
Definitely. I mean,
Oh,
that's why me
but
personally, I think that's why modded accounts exist, right? Because
I know.
someone, let's say someone like myself, right? If I was a good player, if I got killed and if I had that mentality, I would say, fuck that. I'm getting another account, come back with a different name. But I mean, you're just fooling yourself. You know what I mean? Like making it seem like
Yeah.
you're good. You know, like that's why I think modded accounts were they started off. You know, to because I know a couple of people that have like 20 accounts. Like for what reason? You know, like
Yeah, well, it's
if you lose, you
there's
lose,
no
right?
you know what? It is what it is. A sore loser is a big winner at the end of the day. No, it
It
really
is.
is. Like you
No,
accept
it
the
is.
loss. Like, hey, it is. Hey, I mean that's why I streamed Blackbird.
Yeah.
I mean he's an OP sniper, and I would not doubt that. Like he could body me any time of the day, but if I could catch up to him, like if it's 20, 30, 10, like it doesn't matter. Like
Hmm.
he's he's a good sniper. In my
Jeez.
opinion, he's a good sniper.
Yeah, and then
So
that improves your skills, right? But
it
let's.
does.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So enough of that. That try hard. I don't want you to get a heart attack or
Mm.
something.
No, it just I mean this whole DLC, it
Yeah.
just it gave a lot of noobs confidence, like
Mhm.
confidence in it. So um
They didn't work their way up there, right? They didn't grind. They didn't.
no, because I mean, I want to say my channel. I do want to say this, but like I want to say my channel grew on my own. Like I didn't back off on anybody. I didn't
Yes.
grind off or I didn't get any shout outs. Powerpuff, on the other hand, like I'm really good friends with her. I never asked for a shout out ever,
Yeah.
ever in my life. But
Definitely.
she just did it sincerely because she is just out of friendship. But um
Mhm.
I never asked for shout out. So if you could grow in that manner, that's when you could grow. if you're gonna grow off biting somebody else's YouTuber name, like
Yes.
uploading me, Putter, Powerpuff, that's when you're trying to grow just by growing somebody else's channel, by uploading their name. And
Yeah.
that's not good content.
And
I mean, they're gonna stay at their subs.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand that. That's why I'm trying to bring different content to my YouTube, like I told you,
Yeah,
off cameras. Yeah, that I never ask for shout outs. As a matter of fact, I like to support everybody that streams and stuff.
yeah.
But well, other than that, can you give us a couple of YouTube channels that you follow personally, like gaming related or
Follow.
non-related
Non-related.
or
Ooh,
gaming related?
gaming related. It's just so simple. Like I follow Putter
Mhm.
because he's a good troll.
Yeah, yeah, I was watching
Um,
that earlier. Yo, he came out
he,
with this new guy. It's pretty. It was funny.
yeah, no, he's a lot of people don't know him, but he is a very he he knows how to talk shit. Let me just
Mhm.
say this, but he holds it to composure when he wants to be professional, and I respect him. But that guy knows how to talk shit. That's
Yeah.
why I respect him because he's a very respectful guy, and he doesn't involve himself in drama. So I respect him like through a whole 100. Powerpuff, that girl doesn't involve herself in drama, and nothing, none whatsoever. And she's growing on her own. She's not biting off anybody, and I sub to her. If I have to give credit to a tryhard, a
Mhm.
legit tryhard, a cheap kill, Wano, it's gonna be Stefoop. Like
Oh.
this shut the fuck up person.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's cool.
Oh, okay.
Um, but as gaming, that's who I sub to. Out of gaming, there's so many people, but it's all political, so I won't go to that.
Oh, okay. The Vicente Fernandez channel.
No, no, it's like more the Trevor Noah and
uh.
the like Liza Koshy kind of channel.
Oh, what? Viceland? How about Viceland? Vice?
Hmm.
No.
Oh yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's
What are you
good.
talking about?
Oh, I thought you said no. So that's pretty good. So, geez, we got this pretty cool you got a pretty good list of YouTubers you follow. I'll make sure I keep up with them. I like Powerpuff, their positivity she brings to the table.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people don't see that.
yeah, I like that. I keep up with her on Instagram and stuff. I like her messages she puts up and stuff. But what do you think about your subscribers?
I don't know. I just hope they're more mature than I am. I don't know. It's just like, okay, before I met Powerpuff, like I was very into drama and I all right, gaming drama it's to me it's not realistic. It's more easy to backtalk and to talk
Yeah.
shit too, but because at the end of the day I could close my PS4 and whatever continue with my life. But Powerpuff on the other hand, she leads an example. Like if she has no drama whatsoever, she's like free from it, and
Mhm.
um, that's where she gains her respect. And I kid you not, that's where she gains her subs.
Yeah.
That's where she gains her views. And that's not only that, but that's where Putter gains their views, because both of Putter and Powerpuff, they both kill them with kindness.
Yeah. It's like
So yeah,
go go no go ahead, go
it
ahead.
no, it wins. Kill them
Yeah.
with kindness. That's where it wins.
It's
You
like the
know,
originality, right?
it is because they both got haters. I mean, Powerpuff has a smaller channel than Putter, but I mean, I'm close with both, and I see there's no difference. They both handle it at the same manner, and
Mhm.
they both kill it with kindness. And
Yeah,
no,
that's
for real, that's how they grow.
yeah, I agree with you. I like their I really like their content. I know
Mm,
people. I know that there's always people with that negativity or those comments, But
yeah.
I don't really let that phase me either, But is there? Can you give us like 5 facts that we don't know about you? Like for example,
Five
do you have like
facts.
11 toes or
11. No,
or do you have a
I don't
collection
have
of
it.
snow globes?
No, but I do have a collection of wine bottles. Why?
Jeez.
I don't know. I
Are,
don't know.
are they full or empty?
They're empty. Of course. What kind of question is that?
Oh, I don't know. I have a friend that
Um,
has full ones though, but the tequila kind.
oh,
Every time he
tequila.
takes a trip to
Well,
Mexico.
then that's not wine. If it
No,
was tequila, I would have it full. Cause tequila, mm.
tequila
Um,
gives you another personality.
it does. It makes me want to fight people. And
Oh, jeez, oh my God, we're cutting this interview. I don't want her to get mad at me and.
no, I'm not. I'm gonna go drive over there, whatever city you're at.
Jeez, so the
Um,
aggressiveness come out.
I thought
So
it
so
does.
so when you drink
Tequila,
tequila,
yeah.
you be looking for them tryhards. Or
You know what? I'm going to start. I swear to God, I'm going to test this out. If I want to go look for tryhards, I'm gonna drink tequila. I swear to God, I'm looking some shit out.
Damn, that's crazy, yo. So empty bottles, that's pretty cool. So
No,
what's your
they're
favorite?
all. Oh, oh.
What's your favorite
But
wine?
wine, I don't have one. Whew, I don't. It's gonna be dry with red wine.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I used to like Stella because Stella was sweet,
Oh,
but
Stella Rose, yeah.
it just grew on to me, and then I started drinking more dry red wine, and
Yes.
I just grew. I liked it. But right now, what I'm drinking is I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. Don't judge me,
Oh,
but
yeah, I won't.
it's
Nobody, I don't think
it's
nobody would.
it's a Game of Thrones bottle, so
Oh,
I
wow.
just drank two.
So you're drinking right now. So we're gonna start asking questions. You won't deny any answers.
Ex
Ah, no, just like
excuse me.
right. They say
No.
a baby. What they say? A niño and a borracho don't lie.
Hey, that's true. It depends on the person, though.
Yeah,
You got
right.
to be smarter than that.
Yeah,
So,
but I wanna right now just take a little time and I wanna welcome everybody that's checking out the interview. We got straight off from the Hollywood up there in the hills. We got Misbehave from the TNWO crew, Free Aim Shooters, the GTA community. I don't know if maybe most of y'all know who I'm interviewing right now, but just try to bring something different to the table. We're talking about a little bit of everything, a little bit of real life, and a little bit of the gaming stuff. So just try to check out her YouTube, subscribe if you're not.
and
So when you're live streaming, what's your go-to snack or drink when you're playing online, like watching
uh,
TV or stuff?
alcohol. That's it.
Chingado,
No,
acá. We're gonna have a, you know
no.
what? Let's have a AA now. Forget about this interview.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like well, prior to this stream, like the day before, it was just it depends on what I play with.
Uh-huh.
Powerpuff brings the newbie side out of me, like where I don't care.
Your hot
Cause
chocolate.
in
Make sure
her,
you have your hot chocolate and cookies with her,
no,
or
for real, no.
what?
When I play with her, I sincerely am indifferent. Like she doesn't care. She doesn't. It's more competitive when it's fair gameplay with her, and I agree with her. So when it's more fair gameplay with me, that's
Uh-huh.
when it's more competitive because they're playing fair with you.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
do.
they're not playing cheap, so that's when it's more of that's when the try hard mode comes in. Um, but that's where I rather stream because when I play with her and Olympia, it's just more of it's fun. It's
Yeah.
nothing but jokes, and it's like at the end of the day, it's nothing but jokes, and you see the content that we upload, but you don't hear the party chat that's going on. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Like. um, it's just jokes. Like it's nothing but jokes, and we're still tryharding at the same time. So,
Yeah.
um, that's what I want to release. And today, like, I just wanted to release this guy. Like, he's an OP sniper. He will
Yeah.
forever be an OP sniper, and I respect him. And I wanted to upload that. So, because I want to give credit where it's due. That's
Yeah.
it. I
That's
upload.
cool.
I stream for a reason. That's it.
Yeah. Right now we got this comment by IOD underscore ON underscore BST.
Mm.
Buck, he put on the chat, this is lame as fuck with the emoji of a happy face.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
don't
have to
know.
listen
I
to
think
it.
it's
He could
funny.
exit out if he wants to. It's
Yeah, I just
simple
trying to
as
bring.
that.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to that, but I just kind of wanted to highlight. I thought that was funny. I just try to bring something different to the
Mm.
channel. You know,
No,
can't
well,
stick
that's
around
the
with the same
thing.
content. You feel me? So
No,
that's pretty
I get
much.
that too.
I
I
know.
get that too.
I seen some crazy ones. It's like,
I
damn.
see negative comments too, but at the end of the day, like it comes down to it, they're still watching your stream and listening to it.
Yeah.
So they can speak as negative as they want, but how much you want to bet he's still viewing it? That's
No,
it.
that's why I
And
find it
that's
funny.
all that
I mean,
matters.
you know, it's I think it's funny, but I just wanted to. He
It
probably wanted
is.
some attention, so I gave it to him. So
Probably.
have you ever met anybody in person or hang out from the
I
people you play
did.
with?
I did. That shut the fuck up person.
Mhm.
It's dash um shut the fuck up, like the acronym, and then
Yeah.
dash.
Yes.
I found out that she lived 20 minutes away from me.
All right.
And I hit her up. Yeah, no, I hit her up, and to this day we're close friends. Like sometimes we'll go to lunch and dinner and whatever you have it.
Oh
So
shit, that's pretty
if
cool.
I did meet somebody, yeah. There
That's
was
cool.
one person from the UK, from England. I don't know. He came to visit Los Angeles, and I met him. So it's just, it is, I'm here. I don't care.
Mhm. So do you go out and party
I, what are you talking about?
or do you get the shakes when you're away from the PS4?
Mm-mm. I go, I'm a little bit of both. I could be conservative. No, I could be introverted and extroverted when I want to.
Okay, cerveza o tequila?
Tequila is more extroverted. If I want to be feisty, depending on the crowd that I'm around, because Los Angeles,
She, oh,
uh
she's rolling around with a
you know
shank.
how Los Angeles is. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
So Misbehave, remember guys, Misbehave does take this she walks around with her wheel in real life. She has her shank. She has her 45 with the Mi 45
For
corrido in the
real.
background.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
Ooh.
ready with the dirty looks.
She's she is rolling with with the filero.
Exactly.
What? Yeah, Ali could get crazy. So, what other?
LA is crazy.
It is, yo. It is. It's crazy. For anything, they just want to start fighting or arguing. What other consoles you play besides PS4?
That's just it. Like I don't have any other console. Like it's just PS4.
You keep it
Um,
you keep it loyal to Sony.
it's not that. It's just I only have Sony.
So remember, guys, whoever's been watching this since the beginning, I'm gonna put her PO box in the bottom of the stream. So make sure you guys send her that red wine, dry, and a couple of
No, for
bucanas.
real.
Make sure you
It better be that good as micheladas, I swear.
she said micheladas. What kind? With the Modelo or with the Bud Light or?
Oh, negra. No, not even modelo. It has to be negra. Modelo. Thank you very much.
She is looking for the what did I do last night? Yeah. Those negras modelos is you drink and well me personally
That
I
shit's the
drink a few
best,
is
bro.
that's a pretty strong beer.
It is, but it's good with
So
micheladas.
so she's accepting 24 packs or nada, she said.
Um,
So
Trust me, I can handle
the
all of them.
so what do you see in 5 years with your YouTube channel in the future?
Well, I mean, I don't see anything. Like, I'm not trying to grow.
Mhm.
If it is, it's because people enjoy my content. That is what it is. Um, there's a lot of YouTubers who like to subbot and try to grow from it, and that's not me. Um, when I started YouTubing, it was just because I like creating videos. That's it.
No, okay.
Um, that's and that will actually forever be it. My virtual life compared to my real life is completely different. So
Oh,
there's no comparison.
okay, okay. I have someone right here in the chat that said that they got a keg roach soup.
Oh,
They
it
say they got a
depends on what
keg on
kind
the
of
way.
keg they have. It depends on what kind of keg.
Roach soup. Do you hear that? She said, "What kind of keg is that?" She said, "Make sure it's
You know
the
what?
set of two."
All right, hold on. I'm letting him know the only beer I will ever accept is gonna be Modelo or Victoria. That's it.
Damn, that's it, Roach. You better make sure you
That's
do
it.
that research, bro.
Or Pacifico. Pacifico, okay, whatever. I'll accept it.
Yeah,
I'll accept
but
it.
yeah, the light Pacifico, right?
Pacifico.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The one with the yellow label. Wow, watch out. That's good. So does your family know about you playing YouTube? And
Negative.
negative. Negative. I was gonna come back with what do they
Actually, you
think?
know what? Only one.
Only one of them? Okay.
Yeah. She's a makeup artist and she's growing on her own Instagram channel, but
Yeah.
alright, I'm letting you guys know. I wouldn't mind giving her my channel so she could grow from there, 'cause she's dope. She is so dope with
No,
her
that's
makeup.
and she knows about your gaming.
She does.
And
She's the only one that knows.
what did she think about it?
She's afraid that she's gonna lose subs because they're not. It's her if she uploads content, it's not gonna be gaming. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, she could still build from whatever I give her.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty cool. I hope she goes far, with her career and stuff.
I know she will. This guy said, "Have you ever tried IPA Washington?" I have not. I don't like
IPA.
IPA.
I
I
think
don't like
it's
IPA.
a local beer.
Washington, what? DC or the state?
Washington State, Seattle.
This guy said, he wants to like, go in your office.
I just popped up the thing, but I'll bring him in right now. But we're almost done with this 101 Barbara Walters
Yes, sir.
status
Papa.
interview.
Jeez.
So yeah, so I appreciate Miss Behave for coming through for this 101. I just try to make it short because we could sit here and be on for hours and hours.
For real.
But I kind of just wanted to go, kind of like a little bit of the basic, nothing too much, just little simple stuff that people asked over the chat when you play. So remember, guys, make sure it's Negra Modelo Pacifico or
Exactly. Hmm.
what about
Red wine.
Coronas? Oh, red wine. What about Coronas? Not
I love Coronas.
all right. Cool.
Hmm.
He said it's a what? It's a special brewed beer, very strong in Washington. It's the first place I
I don't
found it.
know. Like IPAs are very strong. And
Oh, they got those out there?
oh, IPAs, yeah. It's just IPAs are very strong to the point where this is me. No offense to you, Roach, but it's not enjoyable at all. Like it's just it hits you strong to the point where it's like, oh goddamn.
Like a
And I don't want
211.
to reach. Yeah, it is. I don't want to reach that. Oh goddamn! When I take a sip every single time. So
Damn. So it hits the liver every time you take a sip.
Yeah, like I want a smooth drink. Like I know there's a lot of heavy beer drinkers out there, and that's not me.
He said he likes the
But
Mickeys, the 40s.
no, Mickey's 40s is like every fucking 18-year-old's drink when
That
they
was
drink.
a must, right?
Yeah, it is. It's either Mickey's or what is that? Jamaican beer. Red
Uh,
Stripe.
oh,
Red
the Red
Stripe.
Stripe.
Red,
Yeah.
yeah.
Believe it or
That was
not,
my first beer.
Red Stripe?
Red Stripe was my first beer.
Wow, that's crazy. Facts, facts. Look at exclusive interview right here. We're
That
knowing her first beer and what she carries
my first
around
beer was
around
Red
the streets
Stripe.
of LA, her
Hmm.
shank. So,
My shank.
yeah,
And that
so
mine didn't still have anybody. I
couple
wanted
bodies.
to. I just
Yeah, believe it or not, me growing up, I remember my first 40 was the Mickey's, and I had a boy.
Mickey's.
Yeah, I had my friend, my homie's like, hey, if you're gonna down this 40, make sure you down it with the straw. So
No,
apparently,
that's worse.
yeah,
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. We were new at this, so we were like, all right. So it took two 40s, and I was buzzing. I remember it was after school, and we were drinking them off the with the straws. I don't know,
No.
but that was a cool experience.
No, it's not. It gets you fucking shit face after.
It
What are you talking
does.
about?
Yo,
It does.
that shit hit me hard. That was crazy. And then it was a hot day. You know how Cali is.
Tecate. Tecate's good.
The red one?
Tecate's my homie. No, yeah, this guy mentioned Tecate. I'm like, yeah.
She's getting
I
everybody
mean, I
thirsty. I even want
no,
one
for
now.
real. Like when I went to Mexico,
Yeah.
mm, Tecate all the way.
Oh, out there in Mexico?
I did. I've been to Mexico. What did I drink that? Yeah, it was Tecate or Pacifico. No, it was Victoria. Victoria was very popular in Oaxaca and DF.
Oh,
Like
okay.
so, that's what I think.
I like El DF. Did you ride on those little motorcycles? You know those little bikes with the little taxi thing on the back?
No, you
No?
could do that.
Yeah, you don't.
No,
Were you in El DF?
I was, but I was there during New Year's, so I visited like what is it? I can't even pronounce
The
it, but the
Zócalo?
boat.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that's where I visited, and the pyramids, and
The Teotihuacan?
yes,
Yeah,
how'd
we.
you know?
Well, I was just there when I took. It was me, my wife, and my kids. What was it, like 2 years ago? 3 years ago? 2 years ago? No, 2 years ago. Damn, that walk is it's crazy, right? The sun one.
Yeah, dude, I was tired. I was like, I'm okay. You guys could go all the way on top. I'll just take photos. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, that's crazy. But what was I gonna say? That's pretty much. I know you're busy and stuff. I know you got other things to do right now. They're probably waiting for you outside the building. Just be careful
Yeah, some
when
are.
when you feel, especially when you walk out. Be careful with those off the radar. They're probably waiting for you. But
I got them. I got them. Passive is life for me, so.
that's the new thing, right?
Well, I have no choice. Like, if it was any other account, then I wouldn't care, but I'm broke. I'm
Yeah.
broke on Misbehave, so it's an advantage to those who are not. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So like in a
People
good.
upload me in passive, so
Wow. What did they say? Oh,
yeah.
look at her. She's scared.
No, there's this guy. I just sniped the shit out of him, and I went passive
Yeah.
because I felt bad, and he uploaded that part where I went passive, and he's like, "Oh, you could YouTube it. You could
Oh, for
YouTube my
us?
name, xMissBehave, yeah." And he'll say that I put him in passive. At the end of the day, like I bodied the shit out of him, but people
Wow.
would do anything for your name, so it is what it is.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But we're about to. So, like let's say for an example, and a good fight that you don't really have money, right? Modded money and stuff. Like
Mm,
how much money like can you spend like on a good fight? Because I know there's a lot of people out there that they don't really fight and stuff. They think that it's only like a couple of thousands of dollars, but it could reach up to like what 100, 200,000 on a free aim,
yeah.
or does it vary? Because I know in AAs you could spend like 300,000 on a really good battle. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's that's where it's unfair because there's a lot of people, noobs who
Mhm.
have modded accounts with a lot of money and they could play cheap and I can't afford that. Like, BSC is like what, every $2,000 and I'm dropping $2,000 every time I go Ghost or BSC and
Yeah,
I'm losing money at the end of
it's
the
a
day.
thousand.
Yeah, it is. So it's just like it's it's hard for me, but it's I don't know. It's just it's not fair for the ones who don't have that money, who can't compete in the same manner that you can. So that's where it's competitive, you know, that's where it's unfair at all. That's why I go on to my other accounts where they have more money.
Oh, okay.
But
Good
but
to
people
hear.
don't know me in that account.
Yeah, so we're gonna call it the wrap, but thank you so much and I appreciate coming through. Even though it took
Hmm.
like like a month to get a hold of you and a couple agents to
Man,
get a
shut
hold of you.
up.
I had to clear my
Shut
check
up.
today. She asked for like a couple
Shut
of thousand
up.
couple of thousands of dollars. I was like, wow, it's just an interview. And yeah, she asked for a pallet of some Pacificos, so
See, because that's the only one. That's the only one.
yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe to her if you guys are not. It's what's your YouTube? Is it X Misbehave or is it without the
Hmm.
it's with the X, right?
It's with an X.
Yeah, X
There's
M I
some.
S S Behave. BEHAVE. And
Hmm.
subscribe to her best friend, Powerpuff Girl.
Exactly.
And yeah, she brings out that positivity. Helps out once in a while in your life. If you're surrounded with all that negativity.
Oh, well, negativity will always be there. Whether it's in the game or in real life, it will always be there. It all determines how you handle it. That's it.
Okay, yeah, definitely. But I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in and checked out the interview. We only have probably what like 30,000 people looking at the stream right now.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what the funny thing about this? I got somebody that subbed me. I think it was it's one of your stalkers probably got bothered that I'm interviewing you.
It is what it is. You know what? You gain some and you win some.
Of course, that's just the way life
It,
is.
it is.
But thank you so much, Miss Behave, for everything, for your time. And
Thanks for having me.
make sure y'all subscribe to her, and I'll put the PO box right on the bottom for the
Yes,
tequila.
sir.
Yeah.
No, hey, send me all the alcoholics. I swear. I need all the beer. It's
So if you're in LA streets, make sure you don't bump into her, cause she is
exactly.
carrying her
No,
shank.
I am. If you don't have a drink, I'll shank you with my shank. No, I'm just kidding. I won't, but
Oh, now I'm
I
scared.
know, but I'm thirsty. But just give me a drink.
I just give me a drink, say hi to me, and we're good, huh?
What about
Yeah.
that chronic? Sometimes, Roach,
Oh,
a little bit sometimes, but chronic makes me. I'll just leave it at that. Just chronic makes me.
makes you think a lot.
It does.
Do you think about like what, like about
Life,
Earth,
that's
about life?
all. Life. Earth?
Yeah, like
Yes.
like the trees and stuff like that.
Yeah. the trees and the leaves, but
Wow. Next,
kind of gets okay.
then we gotta do another interview. Then we got hotbox coming soon.
Exactly.
You'll probably be talking about water and clouds, probably, right?
Probably, I'm probably speaking political with you guys, but that's why I don't smoke.
Yeah, that's great. Especially now the way it's a bunch of shit's going on around the world, right? I like to talk about that stuff, but that's a whole
Mm.
different that's like a deep talk, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
But yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
call
I
it.
gotta.
Look, she's trying to stab me already. She's trying to stab me in
No,
my
no,
own
no, I'm
office.
not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm trying to sit down. There you go. Look at you. Look at you being anxious.
And I'm trying to. Hey, you pull up on me, so I gotta defend myself. I thought you were trying to get all loca on me right now. Look, this is how much money she asked me for this interview. That right there, that suitcase. She said that's the only
Whatever. I ain't getting you shit. Let's just put it that way.
yeah, but yeah, we're gonna call it, but call it tonight. Probably probably for the first time play with her some free aim lobbies or see what's up. Probably get bodied by everybody because I suck. But yeah, good night, Roach. Hey, thank you for coming through, man, and thank you for everybody to tune in and stuff. Make sure you subscribe to her for the gazillion time. And stay positive. And remember, don't forget that Taco Tuesday live stream every Tuesday
Mm-hmm.
with me. We got the corridos in the background from the Latinos, Mexicanos, straight from Sinaloa and Tijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Saludos. So, thank you. I'll see you guys. Peace.